Hello and welcome to my first video, I suppose. So today we've got a full sealed case of Disney Kakawow 2025 Phantom. You can see the case number here, so it's 2,163 out of 10,000. There's 10 boxes in here. We're going to rip through all 10 of them. I'll talk you through the set in case you're unfamiliar with it as we go. But let me get the boxes out and we can have a look what we can expect to find in this case. Okay, so there we go, all 10 boxes laid out. A little bit wonky, but that's fine. Took me a bit of time to open it, as you probably saw. But let's have a look at these boxes. So I won't do this for all of them, I'll just show you the first one. So there's 10,000 cases, yeah, and then 100,000 boxes, basically. And these are stacked, so there's not loads of hits in here, numbered cards, fake sort of autograph cards as well from some of the characters. Let's get into the first one and show you what we can expect to find as we go. The boxes are really nice. I think the look and feel of them is very premium. So the price point of these is, some card stands back there to show off some of the best hits. The price point on these are around between 100 to 150 pounds a box at time of filming. I'm going to zoom out a little bit more so you can see. I'm in the light box today, hence the brightness of the light. So you get 10 packs in each box, I suppose. You can see there, and then there's hits all within here. So we'll go through, talk through the hits as we sort of make our way through. So we'll open up our first pack. So Kakawow have done a few Disney sets. They've got a license for Disney, so they've done a few sets over the years. I think the first one was maybe last year or the year before. And let's see, so there's a lot of different characters. The artwork on these are quite cool. It looks like we've got a hit, and I think this is a case hit as well. So you get one of these, I think they're called Diamond Double, which is one in every case. So from the back, we've got a final frame sort of design for Snow White, and then we've got the Queen of Hearts, and then behind this, it is that looks like Luca to me. It is Luca, very nice. Oh, that is super cool. On the back, you've got the like mermaid Luca, and then you've got human Luca on the front, and it's 80 of 80 as well. So a nice bookend. Get that sleeved up and top loaded. I won't do that for all of the silvers and everything like that you get in this set, because that will be quite time consuming. But for hits that are as nice as that, of course, we need to protect them as soon as possible. So that gives you a bit of an overview of what we can expect to see as we go through. There we go. Beautiful one, that one. So I'll put that up at the back there and work our way through. So, pack number 2. So I think you get between 3 to 4 numbered cards per box. So there's a Luca in the base, Elastigirl, Joy, and then a very nice Woody numbered card there behind that, and then a Mulan as well. A Woody Clover, I think it's called Cloverleaf, Clover Parallel, which is numbered to 395. A very nice one. I think I am going to run out of top loaders at this rate, to be fair, if the hits keep on coming. I'm not sure if there's an order for the packs, like if the numbered cards are all in one place or not, but give them a quick shuffle to see as we work our way through. But you can get autograph cards in here. You can't get patches. So in some previous Kakawow sets, you can get patches in Kanto there. And then a nice, lovely Elsa there on the silver, which I think look really cool. The share really clean. So you can't get patches like you can in the Cosmos set. So the Cosmos set is like a paper stock rather than a card stock like this, or sorry, like metallic stock. Void, Violet, Sadness. At the back we've got Monsters Inc. And then behind this it looks like a Warm Reunion, which is a box hit. So you get one of those per box, 4 different characters, which could be, they do Toy Story, Elemental, Princesses, Frozen. Put that there as well. So they're really good value in terms of what you're getting for a box compared to some of the other sets, like, crikey, I can't open this one, like the Topps Chrome sets, which are, you know, nearly 3-4 times the value. The issue is, however, with these sets, with the Kakawow sets, the resale value on the product isn't very good. Behind this, it looks like we've got a Zodiac, which is for Aurora. Very nice indeed. Again, this is numbered 130 of 180. So we'll put those numbered ones at the back and we'll sort of update as we go. This is a temporary setup. I will have a better setup soon for future videos, and hopefully more card videos, various other bits and pieces as well. Judy Hopps silver there, and then a Snow White at the back. As we sort of go through everything, I'll run through all the hits at the end is what I'm trying to say. A bit too excited with myself. So like I said, the box value on these is around 100 to 150 pounds at time of writing. You can buy a sealed case for a little bit cheaper, for 10 boxes like we've got here. Manticore at the back, we've got Toy Story again, and then we've got Mr. Big on a silver. So that's 2 Zootopia silvers. On our way to completing a full set of those. So we've had a nice box so far. We've had 3 numbered, and we've had the case hit with the Luca, which was a very nice way to kick things off. So you can get, oh, just seen what that was. Linguini, Alberto, Embarrassment, Fox and the Hound, and then Hey Hey on the die cut as well. Difficult one to get into the sleeve, this one. Jeez. There we go. I'll just put that there for now. I think I will run out of top loaders, so I'm gonna have to use them sparingly for this video. I do have some more, but not with me right now. Let's see what else we've got. Another silver. So you can get one of ones in this set. You can't get them for every character. That's a nice Pluto silver. There's a specific list of characters you can get them for, some of which are like superfractors, so you may have seen those in the top set, but then also there is like white 1/1s, black 1/1s. I don't know what we've got here actually. I don't think it's a 1/1. Winnie the Pooh, Prince Philip, Evil Queen. I think it's a stained glass. It is. So this is a stained glass insert, or a numbered sort of card that they do. So at the back we've got the Lion King. That's a really nice image. And then behind the Evil Queen we've got Embarrassment stained glass. So numbered to 50, 2 of 50. Very nice hit in that pack. So a very nice box to start us off. There we go. So we've got an Embarrassment to 50 on the stained glass. Move these over a little bit. A Chinese Zodiac, a Woody, and an Embarrassment. Let's see what else we've got. A bit of a reshuffle. So I don't know if the hits were in a specific order in the packs. I know with the Warner Brothers set that they did of this last year, it was all they had the hits at the top and then the other bits like at the bottom, so you had to shuffle up the packs before opening them. I'll put that at the back there. I should have shuffled these, but I forgot. We've got I think that is well, I won't spoil the surprise for you, but if it's your first time seeing this, Aurora, Shere Khan, Elastigirl. At the back we've got a Mulan final frame. These are really nice, a full set of all of these. They do them for every film. Elastigirl, and then we have a Stitch. So there's a lot of Stitch cards in this set. Which you can find. They have like various different numbered sort of versions and things like that. I'll put that there. So there may be a few Stitch hits throughout this case that we see. I will shuffle them up just in case. Or maybe I should have just figured out the first place and then I would have known, but hey ho, learn as you go. We've got Fix It Felix Jr., Slinky Dog, Doug. At the back we've got Onward, that's a nice image as well. And then we've got a Winnie the Pooh silver. The silvers have been very nice so far. We've had Winnie the Pooh, Pluto, and Elsa was the first one we had. We've had a couple more as well, Zootopia. Hopper, Pocahontas, Thumper, Inside Out, and then a Scar on the silver as well. The packs are a little bit fiddly to open, but it's not the end of the world. Sergeant Tommy Calhoun, Rex, Joe Gardner, Zootopia, and then Baymax. Again, a nice silver. Let's see what else we've got in these packs. So we've got Ennui, Donald Duck, Gabby Gabby, Monsters Inc. again, and then another, is that the same one? Literally the same Chinese Zodiac. This one is 130 out of 100, this one is 71 out of 100. It's quite interesting. I wonder if there's going to be any more duplicate hits. Right. So there's a couple of things that are specific to cases. So there is Cruella de Vil, Lightning McQueen, Maylin Lee, Peter Pan, and then Jungle Book. That is a really nice warm reunion. I think I'm not going to top load that because I will run out. I've said that before a billion times. Yeah, so in a case, I think you're pretty much guaranteed at least 1 or 2 autograph cards. I've seen cases with 3 in at times. So hopefully we have 3. Ariel, Scar, the Genie, Moana, and then a Cole Visconti. A nice bit of Luca so far we've had. So also as a case hit is this double diamond that we've hit already. There's also a cats and dogs insert, so it's like a special card which has a cat or dog from a Manticore. There we go, numbered to 210. There's a cat or dog sort of insert card, so you can get the likes of Patch, Bolt. They're not numbered, but they are, I think, 1 per case, so they're quite rare to hit. I suppose there's only 10,000 of the cards, and then I think there's quite a few in the set. But we will see, because I think we will be due one, so we'll have a look when that comes. We've got Pongo, Louis, Bambi, Lady and the Tramp, final frame, beautiful. And then we've got a Flynn Rider, a dropped Flynn Rider Silver. Okay. I think maybe 1 more numbered, because we've had our box hit, the One Reunion. We've had three numbered, haven't we? Yeah. Mufasa, Abu, Alice in Wonderland, and then a Jessie. That's a very nice Jessie Clover to go with our Woody. It's a good match. I'm going to put, let's see, that's nice bit of match in there. We've had a lot of the same base cards, which is quite interesting. Right, let's move on to the next box. $72,000. Wait, am I reading that right? 72,520 this box number is. If anyone is particularly interested. I don't know why I've left one over there, but it is what it is. These all good old shuffle. And let's work our way through. So these sets have become really popular over the last few years. Scar, the Genie, Pongo, a nice die cut hands, and then a lovely Bolt upside down. Final frame. Yeah, they've become very popular in Europe and in North America as well, these sets. Obviously they originate from China. Not the issue with that, but the I suppose problem for investors in these sorts of sets, Prince Charming, very nice, is that they don't hold their value. I know I mentioned that before, but because they're basically the Chinese market opens a lot of these cards when they release. The prices are a little low, so the market sort of gets flooded with a load of cards, which sort of devalues them a little bit. I mean, obviously they'll reach the market at some point, but it's just Jasmine, very nice silver, and that's just sort of the way that it happens at the moment. But I think they're a beautiful set. I think this one in particular is leaps and bounds upon the Kakawow Phantom set that released last year. There's a lot more numbered cards. The card quality and design is better, in my opinion. I think this is much more of a set for collectors. So personally for me, there'll be a number of cards here which I will definitely keep for my own personal collection. There'll be some which I will sell, and I'll be sure to sort of update everyone on that if there's anyone's interested in. I think we have an autograph coming up here, so you can get autograph cards. You can see this is slightly different to one we've had before. Let's see what it is. I'm gonna guess Tiana by that hair. Boom, Princess Tiana on the like fake autograph, but a very, very cool card. Numbered 90 of 175. So let's put that in the top loader. That is gonna go there. Really nice, the autos in this card. I think that, again, the design is very good. And hopefully we should have at least 2 in all of these boxes. At least 1 more in one of these boxes. Thumper, Rex, Moana Silver. You can get dual autographs. So you can get an autograph with 2 characters on. You can also get autographs with 4 characters on, called a quad auto. So some of those that I've seen are like Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and maybe Daisy as well. There's ones for Toy Story as well. Speaking of Toy Story, there's our box hit. What have we got here? Don't know what this is. Interesting. Red Panda May. Oh, it might be the... Oh my goodness. It's not the cats and dogs. I think this is a dual autograph. I think this is a dual autograph. I think I've just seen it. So we've just had... Wow. Donald Duck, number 1, and Daisy Duck. Numbered 16 of 75. Wowie. That is very nice, and it's also very nice the fact that we had that in the exact same box as the Tiana. I don't think I've seen that before, particularly a dual autograph. That's beautiful. The colour on that is really cool. I love the image of Donald and Daisy on the sort of outfits that they're wearing. Very cool indeed. That is going to go at the front. Yeah, best box by far so far. So that's what I mean, you like the value for money you get from these boxes. Oh my god, we've got a Cross the Road as well, or I think that's what it's called, insert, which is a case hit. So it's 1 per case. Oh my god, Mickey Mouse. What a box this has been. Mickey Mouse on the Cross the Road series, like walking across the road, zebra crossing, as we call it in the UK. 64 of 190. Boom, that's very nice. So it's one of those, I think one of those per case. And I don't think there can be anything more in this last pack of the box, because that was phenomenal. Nope, there is another numbered. Mr. Big, Maximus, Ember Lumen. From the back we've got Aladdin, and then behind this we've got Tiana again on the numbered, this time number to 115. Very nice indeed. Very, very nice indeed. So we are making good progress here. We've still got 7 boxes left. Yeah, 7 boxes left, and I feel like we've already had a number of very good hits so far. There you go. Case hit is a signature cards, green card to 20, stitch card to 50, stained glass card to 50, which I think we must have had then. So I don't know if this is, yeah, it's 1 of those per case, but I do take those with a little bit of pinch of salt, because from some of the ones that I've seen so far, some of the boxes opened, or cases rather, you can get a lot of a lot of hits that you sort of don't expect. I mean, that was all in one box. So let's see how we get on. We've got our box hit first, the Warm Reunion. We got Lotso, Prince Philip, Duke Kaboom, and then, oh, that is a nice one as well. And then a nice Mickey and Friends behind that too. But as a Warm Reunion, that's Mickey, Donald, and Goofy. Warm Reunion. Again, I like the touches with their outfits. I think is quite cool. Because so many sort of sets, or it would be very easy for them to use a generic image. Like the standard Mickey image, for example. But see, wearing an outfit is pretty cool, I think. Same with the Tiana as well. You compare it to like Tiana in a green dress. Sisu, Chief Bogo, White Rabbit, Snow White, Silver, and then a final frame for Lilo and Stitch. The silvers we've hit as well so far have been very nice. Like very mixed, but like some of the classic characters. It'd be nice to see a Mickey at some point. Oh, I think we've got a Cats and Dogs. So this is a case hit as well. So we're only expecting one of these, but you never know. Nice Daisy on the base. So let's see who this could be. Who is that? Is that Copper? Yes, Copper from The Fox and the Hound. Very nice design on this. So it's not numbered, not a numbered card, but one per case with these. So I'll put that there in front of Tiana. Not really going to mess around with them, because I know if I try too hard to mess with them, they will all fall over. So we've got Prince, Maui, Winnie the Pooh. At the back we've got a Wally, and then we've got a die cut for Araya. We've got another numbered card coming up here. Lady, Anger, Baloo, 101 Dalmatians, and then an Elastigirl on the Clover. I think this is the highest numbered it goes up to, 395. And then it sort of works its way down from there. The numbering's a bit odd, like quite random numbers, but I suppose they have to work it so they can fit it into so many cases. Fairy Godmother, Prince Eric Silver. If you have any questions about the set or anything like that, do let me know in the comments. If you want more of a breakdown of what you can sort of get in the set, I will do a sort of blog post on this as well, so you can check that out. I'll link it in the description. Very nice Goofy Silver. Again, the silvers are doing very nicely. Again, a full set of those would be very nice indeed. Although saying that, the card set for this is, I think, 200 and something characters long. So it is long. Mickey Mouse, Kristoff, Dash, the Good Dinosaur. And then we've got a lovely Tiana. I think we're pretty much trying to hit every single Tiana card we can here. Donald and Daisy Duck is so cool. I can't open this pack. Hopefully it's a good sign. So there is a checklist for this online as well. Oh, we've got a sticker card. Again, I don't know if these are one per case. They seem to be quite rare. Buzz Lightyear. So this is actually a sticker, so I won't peel it off now. But behind this basically card is like a different sort of version of Buzz, I think. It's numbered to 189. But you can peel off the sticker and it basically reveals another card underneath. But I do like the... Yeah, I'm burning my way through top loaders at the moment. I won't top load that for now. but after this I will go through and top load everything. It'll save me some time as well, to be fair, doing it on video. I'll just do the big hits, which I'm hoping we've still got some more to come. We've got well, that's interesting. 2 hands, and based on the silver we got before, I'm gonna guess that's Goofy for both of those cards. Jack Jack, Envy, that's Goofy, and then that's Goofy again. So nice Goofy there to 210. What next? Another box. Forgetting what I'm doing there. So far, so good. Some very nice hits. Box number 3, I think, was undoubtedly the best one. In terms of what we hit, I doubt we'll see another box that good. But, I mean, here's hoping. So, 10 more packs. So it's 100 packs in total, so it's a fair bit of ripping we're doing. So we've got Wreck-It Ralph, Buzz Lightyear, Carl Fredricksen, and the Cheshire Cat on a silver. And then Aladdin behind that. So one thing I will definitely be trying to do after opening all of these will be putting together a full set. So all of the base cards at least, and the final frames as well, like that, the Aristocats, and then a Lady Tremaine on the silver. And then maybe trying to do a silver set as well, but that might not be feasible or cheap to complete. Ooh, is this another auto? Or not? I don't know. I don't think it is. I don't know what red is numbered to. Void, Linguini, or maybe 75, I think. We got Cars. That's a nice image there. Is that Cars 2? Doesn't say. Maybe Cars 3. I don't know. Tramp behind that is a Bambi, numbered to 75. Beautiful. So in previous sets, you could get a card numbered to 75, and that would generally be your sort of case hit. That would be like your lowest number sort of card, and what you'd be trying to chase in a full case. So it's definitely an improvement on some of the previous sets in terms of what you can get, or what you're sort of guaranteed anyway. And then I think we've got our red auto. So this is what I mean about the boxes. They can be so stacked at times. I think this is an auto. Yep. So it's going to be an auto to 75. That's upside down. Let's see who this could be. I'm going to guess Nemo or Marlin on that. Nemo. Boom. Nemo autograph numbered to 75. Wowee. It's considering this is box 5, we are absolutely smashing these hits out of this box, or this case rather. And this is why I love this set. It's, you know, it's affordable. You know, you can guarantee to get some good bits. There's a decent selection of characters as well. Evil Queen, and then you get that Cars image again. It covers a lot of the different movies. There are a few omissions that I would have liked to have seen, but this is more of a, well, so the likes of Tarzan, for example, but I don't know if there was an issue with the intellectual property of Maximus there, numbered. An issue with the IP of Tarzan, because I've not seen that in any sets really, ever. There's no, I mean, most of the big films and things are in here. I like that there's Elemental in here. Elemental is one of my favourite Pixar films of recent years anyway. So I like there's a little bit of Elemental representation, and I guess maybe that's just because it's more of a newer film. But it's good to see there's a good mix of films and sort of characters in these sets. We've got is that a 210, I think? No, maybe 110. Moana, number to 175. That one is. It is really good fun as well, to open these, I can't lie. I'm having a very good time opening this. So we've got our die cut, Tiana, Hiro Hamada, and then we've got the Queen of Hearts. As it's a Chinese set as well, I suppose some of the characters are slightly more intended for a Chinese audience. So there's a lot of Zootopia in here, which is incredibly popular across Asia really. Flick, Alice, Isabella, Stitch, Silver, and then a Moana there as well. So there's a lot of Zootopia characters you can get, like Mr. Big, Yak the Yak, is that his name? There's quite a few you can get, which you're like, why is that character in there? But there's no, I don't know, Tarzan, for example. I know Tarzan's probably not the most popular nowadays, but it's one of my favourites. So this is box number 6, so we're over halfway now. There's a massive pile of rubbish next to me as well, from all the packs. Pop that there. So each box does come with a checklist as well, but I'll be honest, they're pretty pointless. You're better off going online and checking it out for yourself. So we're just over halfway, and the hits we've had have been incredible. It's probably been one of the best cases I've seen for hits. Particular, a Boo, that's nice, silver. My only real criticisms of the set are the fact that you can't get every character in certain numbers, or so there's not a 1 of 1 of every character in the set. So for example, I don't think there's a 1 of 1 of a Boo, who we just hit. I think there's a Jasmine and an Aladdin, but there's no a Boo. That's the same for quite a few films, like Inside Out. In the Inside Out characters, there's quite a few in this set. So there's like Anger and all the sort of main ones that you'd expect. But the only ones you can get 1 of 1s for are Joy and Sadness. So that's a bit annoying, particularly if you're entering breaks and that sort of thing, because particularly if you're chasing a specific film, or like myself, like I said. Oh, that came out of nowhere. Fix It Felix Jr. on the stained glass to 115. That's a very nice hit that I was not expecting there. Yeah, I don't know, rambling on a little bit there, but the short of it is 1 of 1s for every character would be nice, but at the same time I think this set more than makes up for it. Bullseye, Nemo, Eve, Final Frame, Embarrassment, Cloverleaf. The other thing I would like to have seen in this set as well would be sketches. So that's something that's quite desirable. It's a bit of a chase in the. That's a nice warm reunion card as well. Donald and Daisy. In the Cosmos Kakawow set, the sketches are one of the big chases. So I do have one I can show you if you don't know what a sketch is. So this is from the Cosmos set, so it's Kakawow. It's just a different set to this one, also released this year. But this card basically is, see, it's quite thick. I've got it in this protector now. You can see it's basically hand drawn, so it's a 1 of 1. There's only one of these in existence, and it's literally hand drawn, or hand painted in this case, for Bugs Life. I really like this one. I bought this on eBay a few months back. I saw it and I was like, this is beautiful, I need it in my collection. But you can see on the side of the card like the paint marks and stuff. So that's the only sort of thing that I would say is disappointing. Not disappointing, because I said the 101s is disappointing, but the thing that I would like to have seen as well as the 101s in this set, oops, White Rabbit, because I really think they are such a unique thing to have in your collection. A sketch card, but they're the only things that I have issues with this set, and they are very minor. Captain Hook Silver, because as you've seen, and as I've said several times already, it's such good value for money, such good hits. I think we've got another autograph here, and I think that's quite low numbered if I'm not mistaken. I think a green might be to 25. So from the back we've got Inside Out. Oh wow, Alice, numbered 19 of 20 autograph card. That is so nice. So clean as well. Like that's the thing as well, the card quality is so nice on all of these cards. Like there's no issues with, you know, markings or anything really. There's a minor few things, but as a whole it's, you know, very nice. That's 4 autographs in 6 boxes. So I don't really know how we can improve this. Maybe a 1 of 1 would be the only way we could really cap this off. I think we've got another Stitch card in that box. Big Hero 6 Envy, and then another Stitch, Hula Stitch to 175. Yeah, I think we've done very, very well indeed so far, and we've still got 4 boxes to go. Anything else here is just going to be a bonus, really. Like I said, I will run through all of the hits at the very end as well, just to remind everyone what we got. We've got a silver coming up, I think. Benjamin Clawhauser, Mother Gothel, Julia, Piglet Silver. I think we just need Eeyore and Tigger now to complete the set. Pumbaa Silver. Yes, I know we had a Scar Silver before as well. But it is interesting because you do see some characters in certain sets or, you know, certain films come out quite a lot in certain cases. I don't know if it's a way that they're packaged or something. Ember Lumen, Yokai Silver. But I mean, to be fair, today we've had a fair mix. We had quite a fair bit of Tiana. Everything else I think has been pretty varied. No Elemental yet though. Steamboat Willie at the back. Car, Violet, Embarrassment, Steamboat Willie, and then King Candy number 2115. So I think that's our first numbered out of this box so far. You can see there's a big stack of base there already. To sort through that and put it into a binder. We've got a Clover to 395 coming up. Carl Fredrickson. Very nice one. I think we've got another Stitch coming up. Oh, Yep, straight up revealed that. Zerg, Disgust, and then a nice little naughty Christmas stitch there. And then a nice final frame as well, finding newer. It's a 175 on the stitch there. So I think that's pretty sort of standard in terms of the stitch hits you get, because there are so many in the set. You do likely get 2 or 3 per case, if not more. We've got a Warm Reunion. You can also get a Fall in Love card, which I think is a case hit. That's a nice one, Pocahontas. So it's like a Fall in Love card. It's like 2 characters and, you know, who are in love, I suppose. And they're quite nice cards. The design of them is quite cool. We've got a die cut coming up. Yak's the Yak, that's who I was trying to say before. Snow White, Wade Ripple, Cinderella die cut, and a Little Mermaid. It will be interesting to see after opening all 10 boxes how many sort of cards I'll be off a full set. So this is the second to last pack of box 7. Dash, Remy, Piglet, Moana, and then Isabella. That's a nice sort of colour match with the flowers. Number to 115. Last pack of box 7. And it's a silver. We need something big to round this off. Monsters University. The Evil Queen, Yak's the Axe. He's going to haunt me now, isn't he? Getting his name wrong. Yeah, a 1 of 1 would be great. I'd love a 1 of 1. Of course, everyone would love a 1 of 1. And to be honest, I think that's the only way we can really improve on any of the hits that we've had so far, because it has been a very nice stacked case thus far. Give them a good old shuffle. Nala, Tinkerbell, Ursula, Steamboat, I know, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, rather. I think for kids as well, this is a great set, like entry-level set, to sort of get your teeth into. Penny, Miguel, Boo, Prince Naveen, and then final frame again. Yeah, for kids it's very good. Like I said, there's a number of hits, a number of numbered hits in each box, so you will, obviously you're guaranteed to hit something, and as we've seen, you could have a very nice loaded box like we've had. Olaf, Silver, and Dumbo. That's a nice Dumbo image as well, actually. I like this shimmer on the final frames as well. It just adds a little bit, you know, like compared to the base. In the light, you can see it sort of refracting. Ooh, what is that numbered to? Or is that numbered? I don't know. Luca, Nick Wilde, Lady Tremaine, Honey. Arlo, numbered to 50. That's a nice hit there. The Good Dinosaur, numbered to 50. And you don't really see, obviously, limited to 50. There aren't going to be that many out there. But you don't really see, I wasn't sure at all what that was with the colour. We've got a Clover to 395, Raya, Goofy, Prince Charming, Cruella de Vil, and then Frozen at the end. We've got a warm reunion card coming up. Winnie the Pooh and Friends. It's a very nice one. We've got another silver coming up. Todd, Hector, Sully, Nick Wilde, silver, and then Inside Out. Three packs left of this box. We've got another. Is that a sticker card? I think there's a. Oh no, it's not a sticker card. I know what this is. Mowgli, Al McGuigan, Fear, and then a Donald Duck. So this is a style chronicle card. So again, different sort of outfit for the character. You can see Donald wearing his sort of cowboy Wild West outfit. And again, these are quite rare. I think maybe one or two per case. Again, I'm not entirely sure what's sort of guaranteed in a case. I know there are certain sort of things as we read out before. White Rabbit, Lotso, Dory, Vanellope to 175, and then that Dumbo final frame again. We got our die cut from this box, and then we're down to the final two: Judy Hopps, Anxiety, Barley Lightfoot, Maui, and Bolt. So, 2 boxes left. We're going to go left or right. Let's go left to begin with, and we'll save that one for the final box. The fact we've had 4 autograph cards, one of which being a dual autograph card and one of which being numbered to 20, is pretty phenomenal. It's I think you've only guaranteed 1 or 2 per case, so the fact that we've hit 4 has been very nice indeed. Oh my god, tough to open this one. There we go. Ooh, we've got a 175 Timothy, Stitch, Void, Lady and the Tramp, and then a Bolt. That's a nice one. Such an underrated movie, Bolt. A number of films that came out around that time that still are very underrated. The Beast, Chicken Little being one as well. But it's nice to see there's been a little bit of a revival of love for Chicken Little. It is coming out, there's a sort of subset coming out in the new Topps Chrome set, Topps Chrome Disney 2025, which I'll also be getting some of and ripping on this channel. Again, all the sort of personals. Anxiety, Minnie Mouse, Lionheart, Scrooge. That's a nice one. Probably tell by my tone of voice that I was surprised to see Scrooge. I was quite bent, that pack, for some reason. But yeah, Chicken Little, anyway. It's nice to see that Chicken Little's getting a bit of love, because I think it's a 20th anniversary next year. Chick Hicks, Priya Mangal, Fairy Godmother, and then that's a nice one. Ratatouille. Right, Fairy Godmother. We are coming towards the end of this case. So far, Heimlich, Miko, Belle, Void, and then Aristocats. See, Void's like a character that I'm like, why? What was the point of putting Void in? Like, there's not really going to be that many collectors. But hey ho, Adds a bit of variety, I suppose. Warm Reunion, King Candy, Ham, Mr. Mittens, and then a warm reunion with the princesses on. This is I've seen this a lot. I don't know if it's just coincidence, but I've seen that specific warm reunion card come out of boxes or cases a hell of a lot. We've got a die cut, Princess Atta, Mater, Red Panda May, Julia, and then Up. Ursula Pumba, Peter Pan, Maximus, and then Sword in the Stone. Another silver. I feel like we've not had a huge amount of numbered in this box. Oh, I take it. All we need now is Eeyore, I think, for the silver set of Winnie the Pooh. Oops. One more numbered in this box, surely. Oh god, it's sealed shut, this one. Hope that's a good sign. We do have a numbered by the looks of it, which is good to see. It's a Stitch as well, I think. Linguini, Gazelle, Maleficent, and Stitch. That's a nice one with Scrump. It's a 75, that one is. Top load that one. Very nice indeed. Last box it is then. Last box magic. Can we improve on 4 autographs to 50? Let us see how we get on. So this is box number 72,213, and it is going to be the conclusion of our case opening. That pack looks already open. What the heck? It is already open. That's weird. Oh, quite a few are actually. If you guys can see that, but that's already been sort of semi-opened. Don't necessarily think it's someone's tried to open it, but it's a bit weird. Yeah, look, there's still 5 cards in there. Let's open these ones first and see. Okay, it's got a numbered card in there. Weird. Prince, Baloo, Mr. Incredible, Pocahontas. It's a really nice artwork on that one. I'm not a huge fan. This is probably my least favourite sort of subset in the collection. The Chinese Zodiac ones. I just think they look a bit too cluttered, but I like that image of Pocahontas. It's sort of like an alternative version, I'd say. This was the other pack that was slightly opened. This is a silver in this one, so it doesn't look like there's any cards missing or anything. Maybe just Prince Charming. Maybe just the way they'd been stored or something like that. Weird. Anyway, we've got a silver. Timon. Still needing that Piglet. No, Eeyore silver rather. Silver. Forky, Dumbo, Zurg, Hero Hamada, Steamboat Willie. Come on. give us something big to end off with. Another silver. We've got to be building to something. Tigger, Alice. So that's a nice one to go with our autograph. Very nice indeed. Let's see what we've got. Manticore, Hans, Cinderella, Pinocchio, and then Merida. That's nice. Again, colour match there with a dress. We've got 4 packs left. Come on. What was that number 2? 210. We've got a autumn card, I think it's called. I don't know the specific name. That's the thing. There's so many subsets in here. It is hard to keep track. Oh, we've got an Anna on the autumn number to 365. It's a nice one. So yeah, if you do open a case or even a box, you will need a lot of top loaders and sleeves. So this is our warm reunion card. I think we've been missing a fall in love card. I don't know if that's in the last 2 packs. Oh, that's a nice one, warm reunion, Lady and the Tramp. I don't know if that's guaranteed or not, but I'm sure we'll find out whether we've got one now. 2 packs left. Open this one first, and then we'll run through all of the hits shortly after. So we've got, I think that is the warm reunion card. So we're going to open this, or yeah, we'll rip it. Raya, Mickey Mouse, Chief Bogo, Anna and Elsa, fall in love. Let's see. That looks like Cinderella. Oh no, rather Aurora and Prince Philip. Fall in love. These are really nice cards as well. The design is very cool indeed. Right, last pack. Fingers crossed. A 1 of 1 would be great, but we'll take anything. We've definitely been very lucky so far. This is our die cut, I think. Almaguigan, Maleficent, Tangled, Cinderella, and the Evil Queen on the final die cut. And that is the final pack of the case. So I will run through all the hits now. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest, the past hour. But 10 boxes, there you go, empty, and that we've opened. So let's run through some of the hits. So these are the die cuts and silvers. Evil Queen, Alice, Hero Hamada, Timon, Prince Charming, Tigger, Maximus, Julia, Fairy Godmother, The Beast, Maui, Nick Wilde, Olaf, Prince Naveen, Ursula, Yax the Yak. That's the first batch. Cinderella, Yokai, Pumbaa, Piglet, White Rabbit, Tammy Calhoun, Maleficent, Abu, Stitch, Queen of Hearts, the Evil Queen, Lady Tremaine, the Cheshire Cat, Tiana. We've got Goofy. We've got Captain Hook, Prince Eric, Raya, Snow White, Moana, Mowgli, Jasmine, Hans, Flynn Rider, Cole Visconti, Baymax, Scar, Winnie the Pooh, Pluto, Hi, Die Cut, Mr. Big, Judy Hopps, and Elsa. So very nice mix of silvers, and some very nice ones indeed. And then moving on to the box hits and the numbered cards as well. Quite a few here. Warm Reunion, Lady and the Tramp, Merida, Warm Reunion, Princesses, Void, Scrooge, Bolt, Vanellope, Winnie the Pooh, Cruella de Vil, Isabella, Warm Reunion, Stitch, Carl Fredrickson, King Candy, Stitch, Warm Reunion, Daisy and Donald, Embarrassment, Fix-It Felix Jr., numbered to 115, Moana, Warm Reunion, Maximus, Goofy, Buzz Lightyear, Warm Reunions, let's see what else we've got. We've got the Autumn, we've got the Fall in Love, Aurora and Prince Philip. We've got the Autumn Anna, Pocahontas on the Chinese Zodiac, Donald Duck on the Style Chronicle, Elastigirl numbered, and Prince Charming numbered. And then we've got the big hits. Do them in some sort of order if I can. Okay, we've got Stitch there as well. Stitch and Scrump numbered to 75. We got Arlo. I love this one. Numbered to 50. It's like almost like a bronzy orange. Really nice. It really does it justice in the light. Bambi to 75. Tiana, Mickey Mouse on the Crossing the Road. Stitch numbered to 115. Sorry. Aurora and then Aurora again. We've got the Luca case hit, which is really cool. I really like that it's different image on the front and on the back. Then you got Jessie and Woody rather. Embarrassment numbered to 50 on the stained glass. Manticore numbered to 210. Copper, which was the box hit for the cats and dogs, which is really nice. And then we've got Tiana on the autograph numbered to 175. And then it just gets better from there. It goes Nemo to 75 autograph. We've got Alice autograph numbered to 20. And then the final hit of, the final hit really was Donald Duck and Daisy Duck dual autograph card numbered to 75. So yeah, thank you all for watching, especially if you've stuck this far. Please do subscribe as well if you haven't already. There'll be more box openings, videos, all sorts of stuff, not just card openings, but reviews, content, all that sort of stuff. Looking to really start pushing out my YouTube at the moment. And yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully see you on the next one.